Okay, so this video is going to be about self-harm, and if my music will load, that would be great. Okay, so, the first time I self-harmed was, I think it was like, maybe 2 years ago or something, 2 or 3, I think it was like 6th grade, and, I don't think I remember why. But I think it has something to do with my real dad or something, or just the stress of everything. And like I was looking for a way out, and I don't know, I was so stressed and overwhelmed with stuff, trying to figure out who I am and all this other stuff. So I used scissors, and I used scissors for the past couple of years until I found out that you could take like the pencil sharpener blades and use those. So I started using those like a couple months ago, and and um, I did not tell my mom. I do have scars. I was in my room. That's like the only place that I cut. And it's just lately I've been clean for I think almost a month now, or a little over a month, and there are so many reasons for why. It's like school, being bullied, and because I used to be bullied really bad, and still sometimes like not. It's not like physical anymore, and like with my stepdad and all this other stuff that don't really feel like going into, but yeah, and then opinions on it is just, if you do self-harm, just be careful, because it can be dangerous, like if you don't, clean them right, if you go too deep, if you hit a vein, like, you really have to watch out, because it gets pretty serious. And I remember because my social worker, she, like, this was the first time that like they've ever confronted me about anything, or it was earlier this year, and she had saw that I had cut and I was trying to hide it, and so she asked me, she was like, do you know the appropriate liditas and like all that kind of stuff. So it is very important to keep your stuff clean, keep your cuts clean. I don't advise for people to self-harm because it's not a way out. I've realized that, and even though I do still, like, I haven't, but I don't know. But if you're, it's so hard to address, because there are people out there who think about suicide and want to kill themselves like more than anything, and it's sad. It really is, because I was there at a couple times, and it gets gets crazy, and it hurts, and it's insane that people can push others to that extent where they want to kill themselves, like being bullied at school, like their parents, all this other stuff. Like, I don't understand how people can bully people to the point where they want to kill themselves. Like, I don't understand like what high they get off of that or anything like that. Like, I don't get it. It I don't it's just crazy to think that people can do that. And with my one friend, I remember I had to address this one kid. Oh my god, he was like heartless. He was like, no, I don't care about her. She can go kill herself. Like everybody hates her. She's no good. Like, it was sick. And I try to help, my friends and stuff, because a lot of my friends, like, do self-harm and stuff. And, it's sad, because it's hard to watch your friends go through that, and, if you can do and then sometimes you feel like you're worthless. Like, you're useless. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do anything to change it, and that hurts. I know it does, because I've been there. And, it's sad. And if any of my followers ever need to talk to anybody, trust, anyone that they can trust or anything, I'm here. I'm always here. Doesn't matter when, where, I'm here. My number, you can text me, kick me, iMessage, whatever. But don't commit. Like, don't attempt, because it's not worth it. Because I always tell my friends, 10, 20 years from now, you're going to look back on this and be like, wow, none of that stuff ever mattered now, because I have a family, I have, everything I could have ever wanted, and to think that I could have lost it all with one choice on one bad night, because I know how it feels, and I know it's hard, but, you just have to keep pushing, because you have to show those people who are getting at you that, they're not worth your time, and they're not worth your tears, or your cuts, or anything. They're not worth it. I know this for a fact, that, if you stay strong, no matter how hard it is, it'll make it, you'll make it. It'll be so worth it. I promise you that. Alright, so, if you guys ever need to talk, I'm here. Just comment on my Instagram if you need my kick, or iMessage, or whatever. But yeah. Okay, bye.